Hello again, it's your cream cheese party queen, Danielle Rizk, and I'm here to make another fantastic recipe that I love and my family loves and my friends love. This is my Philly jalapeno cheddar pinwheels. They're super easy to make. They're a great pre-party snack. You can make it ahead of time. You can make it in a snap that day. If you find out my husband's famous for telling me, honey, people are coming over tonight, in a second you can whip these things up. They don't take long at all. Now, what I'm going to need for this recipe is one 400-gram tub of Philadelphia cream cheese, 1 cup of low-fat sour cream. You can use the full-fat kind too as well. I just prefer the light. It's better on the waist. Salt and pepper to taste. 1/2 cup of KRAFT ranch dressing. Parsley. A pinch is good, or a handful, whatever you prefer. 1 small jalapeno, which I deveined and took out the seeds. Now the jalapeno is optional. I know there are people with sensitivities to spicy food, and you can substitute it for anything else that you like. 1/2 a red onion, diced up very small. And I used about a large handful of cherry tomatoes, which I did chop very finely. You can use a large tomato if you prefer, or you can use a small or a large tomato is fine. You just have to soak it. Make sure you put it down on a paper towel and let it soak up the moisture. See how it's a little bit dry in texture now? Just so it doesn't add too much wetness to your wraps. Okay, and of course I have my large size tortilla wraps. Okay, and my KRAFT double cheddar cheese. Now, I'm not going to give a measurement for this because I am a huge cheese lover and I like a lot of cheese, but I'm going to say add the cheese to taste. So if you like a lot, then put a lot. If you like a little, then put a little. And of course, my plate to my garnish plate. Okay, so I'm going to be using my food processor for this. Now, you can mix it by hand in a bowl if you like. I'm a little lazy. I don't want to put the work into it, so I'm just going to put it in my food processor. It just tends to mix up faster and smoother and less work. And then I'm just going to add my cream cheese here. I'm going to get that in there, and make sure your cream cheese is at room temperature. It does tend to mix a lot better when it's at room temperature. It gets a smoother texture, not super clumpy. And I'm going to add my sour cream. Now this recipe is great for barbecues or holidays, or just even if your family just wants something different for a snack or something. It's so easy to make. It's just so quick to whip up. And I'm going to add now my KRAFT ranch dressing and my tomatoes and my red onion. And my famous jalapeno I'm going to put in here. Be careful with your hands when you add the jalapeno. The oils tend to burn your skin, so I'm very careful when I cut up jalapenos. I do use gloves because it stings later. It may not hurt right away, but it really starts to hurt later. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, and of course I like to use the coarse sea salt, and a little bit of pepper, just to taste. You don't even really need to add the salt and pepper, but I just feel it's a staple. It needs to be added to everything. And I'm just going to turn this guy on. To take my spatula here. Ooh, my blade is stuck there. I'll just put that back in. I'm just going to take my spatula and I'm just going to pull down the sides here because there's some tomatoes and jalapeno that I've gotten stuck up there, so I just want it all mixed evenly. Okay, so now You simply take your tortilla, which I like, these are like the extra large ones. I found these in the grocery store. I've never seen a tortilla this big, but I figured the bigger the tortilla, the more pinwheels I'm gonna get. So now, what I like to do is I take a big heaping amount of it, like this. Just put it right there in the middle like that. And you just spread it around. Now, be careful not to spread it too thick, because when you do go to roll it, it'll start oozing out everywhere and make a big, big mess. So I like to put just a good amount, like more is always better, but not too much. And I'm just going to spread it evenly, and I'm going to stay away about maybe ½ an inch around the edges, just because obviously when you roll it, it's going to want to squeeze out a little bit, so that just gives it a little room to move on the tortilla. So now I'm going to take my KRAFT, I got the double cheddar cheese. Now you can add different flavors of cheese if you like. There's all sorts of different kinds that they make. They have the Tex-Mex, and they have the mozzarella, the pizza style, but I like the double cheddar. It gives it some color, and cheddar is kind of my favorite type of cheese. So I'm just going to add that on top. And I like a lot of cheese. Okay, so that's a good amount. Okay, just put that there. So this is the best part because it's super easy. All you do is you're just going to take it and fold it, and just don't push. Just gently, just like roll it. Like I'm not even pushing, I'm just rolling with my fingers like this. And it's just going to roll nice and evenly on here, because if you push it, everything's just going to ooze out the sides. So you don't want to put too much pressure, okay? And it should stay okay. So now I got my roll. So now what I'm going to do is, some people are they like to have the perfect sizes for each slice. I'm a normal person, I like it to be cut, I don't care. So I'll start from the ends, but you can cut from the middle and then work your way so you have even slices. But I'm just gonna, this is the best part actually, because when you cut it, use a sharp knife too, because if you don't use too sharp of a knife, then it's gonna smush it and everything's gonna ooze out. And then you just cut them up like this. And my knife isn't that sharp, but it's still working out okay. Okay. And you get these really, really great little pinwheels here that are all rolled up, and they have all the filling inside, and they're great bite-sized little appetizers. And the best part is, the ugly ends, you can't serve these because they're ugly, so you get to eat them. So I usually eat about 10 or 12 of them when I'm making these. So I just like to place them nice on the platter like this. And what I did is I just took some, large leaf lettuce here, and I put it down on a plate just to make it look a little fancy. And you just lay your pinwheels like this. And I'm obviously not going to lay that end. And I'll just cut a little bit more here, and then just to show you as well. I do buy these neat little toothpicks. They're kind of a good addition. And you can just stab it like that, and you can put it on the platter like that as well. You can serve it up either way you like, and it's a great family treat. It's great for friends. It's great for anyone. This is the best appetizer to make. It's fun, it's quick, it's easy, and you're just gonna love it. Again, thank you, Anna Olson, and thank you, KRAFT Foods, for giving me this opportunity to submit my recipes.